What's up, guys? Thank you for joining Shooting Gallery New England today. We got a special video for you. We're returning to the Maverick 88 and a pretty sweet shotgun by TactaLoad. Let's check it out. Before we get into explaining how great this TactaLoad Flash 5 shotgun is, I hope that you first are subscribed, hit this like button, share this with your friends, do all that stuff. And for YouTube's purposes, we're going to be using snap caps during this video. This gun has been safety checked multiple times. We're going to point the gun in a safe direction, and we're following all proper safety procedures, so please enjoy the video, guys. Alright guys, so we are back with a product review. This is my original Maverick 88 from Mossberg. It's in 12 gauge. There's nothing in the chamber. This is my pump action 18-inch barrel home defense gun. This has a couple more iterations. I'm gonna do a full video once I get the last like 2 components of this, and we're gonna do like an ultimate home defense shotgun on how I load it. But today we're checking out the Flash 5 shotgun stock by TactaLoad. Guys, I was really never a shotgun guy. When I think the video, I'm gonna link it below. It's one of my early videos. I'm probably gonna just do like a, you know, revamp of the Maverick 88 video because it was done really bad quality. And but when I had this gun in video, I had the Knox pistol grip recoil reduction stock that did absolutely nothing for recoil reducing stock. It absolutely sucks. I don't recommend anyone buying that stock. But this one is a little bit different. Now, I will be up front and honest, TactaLoad did reach out to me and they sent this to me for free. So big shout out to the guys over at TactaLoad. They've been nothing but great. I've had this stock for a few months and I've been so busy at work and a bunch of other projects that I finally got around to doing it, and good lord, this thing is pretty cool. I'm not gonna have any like shooting footage. I'm gonna have another review of just like how to actually use it, just because it's been really busy at the shop and I didn't really have that much time on the spare range because of other classes that are going on at Cape Gun Works. But check them out, 96 Airport Road in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Those guys are awesome. They let me use the range. Yes, I work for them, but I mean, hey, I gotta shout those guys out because they're awesome. But guys, let's get into the nitty gritty of the TactaLoad Flash 5 shotgun stock. Now, this is on a Maverick 88, but thank God they give me a handy dandy new worksheet. Let's see, because I'm losing my eyesight here. So this is the Maverick 88, but they have it for the 500, 535, 590, 600, 835, and all of the Remington 870s. So this shotgun stock can actually work for a variety of some of the most popular shotguns on the market. The good thing about this, it has some weight to the stock. Now with this Maverick 88, the stock shotgun stock, first of all, it didn't fit me as well. They did sell, I don't know if they add them with the stock, but they did send me some stock spacers, so I got the right length of pole. I was only able to put one length of pole spacer that fit me, but they sent me 2, so you could fit up to 2. I don't know how far the screws go, but I did notice that helped a lot. It does have a rubber recoil stock. The good thing I did notice is too, this part of the stock here almost feels like it's textured out of the plastic that is molded out of, and it's pretty durable. I like it. But since the stock or OEM stock of the Maverick 88, that's pretty light, so it tended to be kind of top heavy. And granted, yes, I do have an aftermarket rail, and I just added this Sig Sauer Romeo 5 that I picked up from Cape Gun Works, so this is going to be a full review in itself. But we're talking about the stock. This stock has the ability to hold 5 shells. I have some snap caps in here, guys, so we do not have any live ammunition. So make sure when you're working with this stuff, they actually sent me these really cool snap caps, so please check out TactaLoad. I'm gonna leave a link to my link tree, and you can check them out. I don't have any coupon codes for you guys, but at least if you buy one from them, please tell them I sent you, because it makes it worth it for them. But you're able to hold 5 rounds of 12 gauge, and it fits 2 3/4, 3-inch, and 3.5-inch shells in this stock. So in a home defense scenario, instead of, say you have an accessory rail like this, you couldn't put like you could put a Velcro strap there, but that's gonna look kind of, you know, it's gonna look kind of stupid. All right, I wouldn't put a Velcro strap over this. You wouldn't have the ability. You could, again, if you want to, add like a kind of like a Velcro strap right here. Since I'm right-handed, it would be right here, so it looks just like that. But you're able to hold 5 shells, which is good. Installation of the Flash 5 stock from TactaLoad is actually quite easy. Now, it does require some tools, which they do supply in the box. This is the box that it ships in, guys. And it comes with the stock, all the mounting hardware. And the good thing I forgot to mention too is it does come with a sling swivel. So you're able to actually get a sling on this if you want to put like a traditional sling, or you can run a single point sling, and then, you know, if you have the ability to get like a G and G mount, where you can mount it right here. Which, again, you don't have that much access on a Maverick 88, but still, if you want to run like some type of mount right here to run a dual point, you can still do that with having a swing swivel right there. But yeah, all you have to do for installation is it has a screw in here, a couple different mounting screws, gives you the Allen key, which is good. You have 2 Phillips head screwdrivers, pop that off. And you do have to take this assembly out, but all it is literally like 2 screws here and there, and it just comes right out, which I really liked. It was very simple. I didn't have to really YouTube it. Like, I kind of just looked at it and said, okay, this is a really basic installation. You don't have to have like a lot of tools to do that. So say if you're like a homebody and you don't have a lot, they give you the tools to install, which is good. The only thing I would recommend is putting some blue Loctite on there, which, you know, granted, if you don't have blue Loctite, you're doing something wrong. That stuff is a lifesaver. But then once I got everything in, it was a pretty much solid installation. If you guys really want a video, I can show you how to install it, but it was that simple that, like, I'm telling you guys, even a child can do it. It's that simple to install. So just make sure you have blue Loctite, and you're not like really, I'd say give it some torque, but don't over torque it to where you would strip the screw. Again, very hard for you to do on this stock because of the ruggedness, but again, you have the swing swivel, which is good, and the installation is very, very simple. You ask yourself, what is the purpose of this Flash 5 stock? Well, again, you have faster follow-up shots. Say if you run dry and you need to add a second load, or it gives you a little bit of time to really pull the shells up, which I'm going to demonstrate in a second. This is a much better option because, one, it gives you a little bit added weight in the stock, so your shotgun is going to be much more balanced. So you're not going to be top heavy or stock heavy. You can get it pretty well, and you are not going to have that much issue. But this is how, you know, typically this is designed for. It's ambidextrous, so if you're right or left-handed, this is going to work perfect for you. Typically, this is how you're going to run it. Say you, okay, boom, last shell is empty. Then you can very easily grab it from the stock, pop it in. Safety, make sure the safety's on. I always forget. Safety's off. Bam! Okay, there you go. Or say you have to load it a little bit differently. You can rest your stock like this, and it's easy access. You can just pull, and you can load very, very simply, and then pull very simply. Well, if I didn't throw it, but you get the point, and then you could just go right back to handle the business that you need to do. Now, guys, I'm gonna demonstrate how to load, or let's say, we'll say load. You're essentially, that's what you're doing. You're loading up the stock with the shells. Again, these are snap caps, guys, so they're going to be a little bit shorter. I did notice that it can be kind of difficult, but I'm going to go over pros and cons of this in a second. So you take your shell, it's going to go your hull of your brass, sorry, the hull of your shotgun shell. I almost called it brass because I'm so used to doing pistol shells. But you're going to put the hull, and your brass end goes in like this. Pop that in. Cool. First round. Pull this little kind of shell holder back. Pop that in. Boom. Then you can subsequently add the rest of the shells. Again, this holds 5 in the stock. By the 5th, your last one, it's going to be a little bit tight, so you might have to kind of really work it, but it's not going to be that hard. Sometimes I have to push it down kind of like a magazine, pop it in, and I always try and pull this one out as far as I can because I want this to have easy access, so when I'm going to pull it, I don't have to really do anything, and the following shell is right there. Now let's go over the pros and cons of the Flash 5 by TactaLoad. Pro, it does have a little bit of weight here, plus with the added shotgun shells. So you're gonna have a very balanced shotgun, which I like. If you have a lighter shotgun, your recoil is gonna kick. Secondly, TactaLoad also has their tactical recoil pad, which is here. It does come with a plastic one, so you do have the option to say if like you want to run this while you have full kit on. I don't have any experience running full kit, but if you wanted to, you'd have that little cushion from the strap of the plate carrier or whatever. You don't have to have the recoil pad, so you get 2 pads. Third Pro comes with a swing swivel. Guys, if you don't have a sling on your home defense or your battle shotgun or rifle, it's something I would recommend getting into, but obviously get the proper training. Training is key for any stuff like this when it comes to home defense, life and liberty, so please get the proper training out there. There's a bunch of great instructors. Third Pro, the affordability of this shotgun. This shotgun stock is coming in at MSRP of $129.95. Guys, if you look at it on Amazon, you might get it cheaper, but for 130 bucks, that's actually kind of in line with other competitive options on the market, and some of those aftermarket stocks for the Maverick 88 or Mossberg 500 platforms, they don't even have the ability to have 5 shells in the stock. You'd have to run, you know, shells on the sling, on the side, on, you know, the side of the stock. This has the nice compactness, which also I'd probably say is another pro. It's compact. You don't have to handle any extra gear to just weigh the shotgun down and possibly, again, have kind of like a learning curve. This, again, the good thing about this is all I have to do is, that's it. It's very user-friendly and it's fast for follow-up shots. Now, the only negative I would say that this stock has is when you're loading it, a first-timer or a new gun owner, when you're loading the shells into the stock, I would say it will get probably better over time with, you know, compressing the spring and everything, but it can be kind of finicky. I had some of the guys actually check this out at the store and they were like, oh wow, that's kind of a tough spring. Spring is kind of heavy, but I'm guessing over time that's gonna break in. But I can see a first-time gun owner or a new person into shotguns having issues loading the shells initially into the stock. That'd probably be the only negative. And I'm actually also, another positive is that it does have some type of texture. So if you're running it like up against your sweatshirt or your plate carrier, or you're in the middle of the night and you just have a t-shirt on, you have some texture right here, so it can kind of catch it as you're cleaning your house. Okay, there you go. And again, with that spacer, I highly recommend picking up the spacers if they don't come with the stock. You get the right length to pull, so when you're ready to go to the ready position, you don't have to really like fumble and get it in that pocket. For me, I add that spacer and boom, it's ready to go. Now again, guys, we're gonna do a full, like, you know, range review of this updated version of my Maverick 88, so please stay tuned. But I am very grateful for TactaLoad for sending the Flash 5 stock out. Highly recommend picking it up for now. I'm gonna have another video of kind of like real-time shooting with actual like live ammo. It's just the shop has been so busy with the range, all the different training classes and the private lessons. So guys, if you're in the Hyannis area, please check out Cape Gun Works. Great facility. But that's about it, guys. This is my initial review of the Flash 5 shotgun stock from TactaLoad. This is literally a really great idea. It balances my Maverick 88 out very well, so I would recommend picking it up for now. We're gonna have to do definitely another like kind of chapter 2 on this and see how it is adding up, but for right now, I'm really liking it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to TactaLoad for letting me check this stock out. I can't wait to actually get it on the range and try it out, but check them out at TactaLoad. I'll leave them in the link below. That goes to my link tree. That's where a lot of the coupon codes and discount codes you're gonna get now are gonna be. So as always, guys, stay safe, stay shooting. I'll see you soon. Peace.